It was an ordinary weekend in the countryside of Oregon, where 11-year-old Helena lived in an isolated house surrounded by thick woods. Her mother had left for a short trip, leaving her alone with her cat, Pimpo, and her loyal dog, Harry. Helena felt safe in that house, far from everything, but with the comforting presence of her pets. The first night fell quietly. Helena noticed the air felt heavier than usual around the house. Pimpo slept peacefully at the foot of her bed, while Harry wandered the yard. But tonight something was different. Distant sounds, almost like whispers, echoed from the woods. Branches snapped under the weight of something unseen. Helena knew the woods held secrets. Since she was young, she'd heard stories of creatures lurking in the shadows, and tonight, one of those stories felt far too real. Saturday passed without much trouble, but Helena hadn't seen Harry all day. The dog had disappeared, and the longer he was gone, the more anxious Helena became. When Sunday night arrived, the feeling of danger returned, stronger than before. She made sure to lock all the doors, but in her rush, she made one critical mistake. She forgot to check the kitchen window. The creature knew. It had been watching Helena, waiting for that one small lapse in caution. It was late into the night when Helena first heard strange noises coming from the kitchen. Soft sounds, like something dragging across the floor. She hesitated before getting out of bed to investigate. Pimpo, her cat, was already hiding under the bed, hissing softly. The tension in the air was almost unbearable. When Helena reached the kitchen, she froze. The window she had forgotten to check was slightly open. A cold chill ran down her spine. Harry, her missing dog, entered through the window without a sound. His eyes were distant, almost strange, but Helena, relieved to see him, let him inside. But Pimpo knew. The cat hissed, keeping its distance, glaring at Harry. The dog's return didn't feel right, and Helena, still unaware of the danger, didn't notice what was standing before her. Helena returned to her room, with Harry following close behind. But something wasn't right. The dog didn't act like he used to. He didn't settle at her feet like he always had. His movements were calculated, cold, and Pimpo remained on edge, watching him with sharp, wary eyes. When Harry moved closer, Pimpo immediately backed away, fur standing on end, growling softly. It was then that Helena realized this wasn't Harry. Her beloved dog was gone, devoured by the creature now wearing his skin. The thing that had always lurked in the shadows had finally made its way inside. And now, Helena was face to face with it. Helena had no time to react. Fear paralyzed her, and the predator, disguised as a friend, approached her one last time. That night, the house that had always been her safe haven became her tomb. The creature had won, and Helena never saw the light of dawn.